Hey, what up? Today we gonna explore how to find your art style. Yippee, let's go! Step 1. Exploration. Start by exploring different mediums and techniques, from pencils and paints to digital tools. There's a lot of possibilities. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and try new things and figure out your preferred medium. However, I know of a lot of artists that use multiple, so don't feel restricted and like you have to stick with one. Step 2. Study. Take inspiration from other artists. I'm sure you have at least one or two interests, so if you absolutely have no idea where to start, I suggest taking a look at people with similar interests to you who also happen to draw, such as like the big creators in your fan community, or I don't know, your next door neighbor who likes Hot Wheels and they make fan content for Hot Wheels. And yeah, try and narrow down what kind of art style they have and then input that into something like Pinterest, where the wonderful algorithm will do its magic and find a lot of related artwork to that. And then it will see what kind of art you're engaging with the most and saving the most, and it will keep recommending art that you probably will like. Then put all those examples into a saved board where you can always refer back to when you need it. Because if you really think about it, an art style is basically like taking elements and components from different art styles and artists and like creating a Frankenstein amalgamation of your own, right? Step 3. Practice. Like anything worth doing, finding your art style takes time and dedication. So set aside regular time for creating and don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way. It's like building muscle, you know, you're not going to build muscle if you don't set considerable amounts of time aside to work out those freaking muscles. Don't be afraid to make mistakes along the way, because personally I find frustrating times is always when I grow the most. It's actually something I recently went through where I felt unhappy with my style. If you watched a few videos back, Excuse me, Neo! I recently switched up my art style kind of, but then because I found I wasn't satisfied with the end results of my drawings. So that was very stressful for me and very frustrating, and I was angry. But that rage fueled me. I used that rage as energy to practice and figure out what I want out of my art. And after all the pain and despair, I settled once again on a style I will really like for a couple months until I inevitably go through the same thing again. But that is just the reality of being an artist. Step 5. Reflect and refine. Take time to step back. Wait, I missed a step. Never mind. Step 4, experimentation. This sort of is like exploration, but I really want to place emphasis on the importance of trying out several different methods of styles and techniques, because this is how you make your style yours and get over that inconsistency you see when you aren't as confident in the way you can express your creative ideas. And also, I just want to say inconsistency in an art style is not inherently bad. It's just some people, such as myself, can just appreciate the idea of having a style be instantly recognized as yours. And it sort of has this connection to you that I found wasn't as strong as when I didn't really have a consistent style. And it just feels nice when I've gotten this comment a few times when someone's like, oh, whenever I see your art pop up on my For You page, I instantly know it's yours just by the eyes or something, which is just really cool. Okay, now step 5, reflect and refine. Take time to step back and evaluate your work. Like, I find that if I'm going through one of those phases of hating everything I do, I like to just draw it, leave it, because you know how you get that weird thing where once you draw something and you've looked at it for so long that you just hate it, it's like everything just looks wonky. It's sort of like reapproaching it the next day with a fresh pair of eyes and seeing what is going on. So you want to take the time to reevaluate your work and see what themes and motives keep appearing. Like, what techniques do you enjoy using the most? So use self-reflection to refine your style and focus on what truly speaks to you. Step 6. Feedback. Amongst the death threats and hate speech in the Wild West known as the interwebs, there exists many wonderful individuals who will cheer you on and aid your growth as an artist. So try to not be afraid, but then you also should be kind of afraid because people on the internet are scary. Just go about it with a degree of caution. Be smart about your choices when engaging with online communities. But the feedback and constructive criticism you can receive can really help you see your work from new perspectives and grow as an artist. Finding an art style is kind of annoying, so trust me, I feel you if you feel like ripping your hair out and screaming at the top of your lungs. Don't worry, we've all been there. For me, it took like 3 or 4 years of consistent drawing to actually find a style I like and feel that represents me and is fulfilling to produce art now. So really, patience truly is a virtue because you're gonna need a ton of it to do this. Please don't give up, and practice is my main takeaways from all this basically, and find inspiration from cool artists that you like and be nice to your community and give constructive criticism when asked. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be all for this video. I hope it was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next video. If you want me to make a video on something else, please tell me. Okay, bye.